Have you ever wondered why your energy crashes at night? Or why your morning drive seems weaker each year, no matter how healthy you eat? Most men over 50 blame aging, but that's not the real culprit. The hidden issue is something quietly draining your testosterone while you sleep, and almost no one talks about it. Today, I'll show you the simple bedtime combination with olive oil that can flip that switch back on. I'm Dr. Barbara O'Neill, a men's health urologist with over 35 years of experience helping men restore natural hormone strength. Before we begin, tell me where you're watching from, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Most men over 50 assume their testosterone drops because they're just getting older, but that's not the full story. The real thief is something that happens quietly at night when your body is supposed to be repairing itself. Testosterone is made during your deepest sleep cycles, and if those cycles are disrupted, even slightly, your hormone output can fall by almost half. I've seen men who sleep 8 hours but still wake up tired, foggy and unmotivated because the quality of their sleep has been damaged by inflammation they never even knew they had. When inflammation rises in the evening, your brain struggles to enter the slow wave sleep that signals your testes to release testosterone. Think of it like a radio signal that becomes static. The message is still there, but it doesn't reach the destination. And for men over 50, this problem becomes even more pronounced. Your cells simply don't buffer inflammation the way they used to, so even a small spike from late-night eating, alcohol, stress, or blood sugar swings can sabotage your hormone rhythm. You might recognize the symptoms: weaker morning drive, slower recovery after exercise, declining muscle tone, or that subtle but frustrating drop in confidence that creeps in without warning. These changes aren't about losing your masculinity. They're about your body losing its nightly repair window. The encouraging part is this: once you understand the biological reason behind the decline, you can target it directly with very simple habits. In a moment, we'll talk about the one ingredient that men often reach for, olive oil, and why it helps, but not nearly as much as you might expect on its own. Because the real breakthrough happens only when it's paired with something else. And that's where the story gets interesting. Most men over 50 hear that olive oil is great for hormones, so they take a spoonful at night and then feel disappointed when nothing really changes. Let me explain why. Olive oil is rich in polyphenols, tiny compounds that reduce oxidative stress inside your mitochondria, the little engines that help your cells make energy and support testosterone production. It also improves the fluidity of your cell membranes, which helps hormones move in and out more easily. So yes, olive oil absolutely supports your biology. But here's the part most people never hear. It doesn't activate testosterone production by itself. It prepares the soil, but it doesn't plant the seed. There's a myth in men's health that simply eating healthy fats will boost testosterone. I wish it were that simple. I've treated thousands of men over the years, and many come in frustrated because they're doing everything the internet told them: olive oil, avocados, nuts, yet their energy stays flat and their morning strength continues to fade. The reason is this: olive oil reduces damage, but it doesn't send the signal your body needs to actually produce more hormone. It's like cleaning the garage without turning on the power tools. You might even relate to this yourself. Maybe you've tried olive oil before bed and thought, well, I feel a little better, but not better. That's because you were only giving your cells half of what they require. The other half is a nutrient that switches on the machinery olive oil protects. When the two are combined, your hormone receptors become more responsive, your inflammation lowers more quickly, and your nighttime testosterone rhythm finally gets the support it's been missing all these years. And in the next section, I'll show you exactly what that missing ingredient is and why most men already have it in their home without knowing its real power. The ingredient that unlocks olive oil's real hormone power is simple, natural, and something many men overlook: vitamin D3. When you pair olive oil with vitamin D3, you create a delivery system your body immediately understands. Vitamin D3 is fat-soluble, meaning it needs healthy fats to be absorbed properly, and olive oil becomes the perfect vehicle. Once inside the bloodstream, D3 acts like a master switch for hormone signaling, telling your testes when to increase testosterone production and helping your cells respond more strongly to the hormones you already have. Most men over 50 are quietly deficient in vitamin D3, even those who spend time outdoors. As levels drop, testosterone receptors become sluggish, inflammation rises, and nighttime repair gets weaker. This is why so many men describe low energy, fading libido, and that frustrating lost edge feeling. When D3 enters the cell, it reduces oxidative stress, the same cellular rust that slows testosterone output, and supports the mitochondria that fuel your physical and emotional drive. Paired with olive oil, its absorption skyrockets, allowing your body to finally use it the way nature intended. Think of it like turning on the lights in a room you've been stumbling around in for years. Men often tell me that within days, their mood feels steadier, their sleep deepens, and their morning strength begins to return. It's not magic. It's simply giving your endocrine system the raw materials and the signal it's been missing. But knowing the ingredient is only half the story. The real transformation comes from using it the right way, at the right time, in the right ratio. And in the next chapter, I'll walk you step by step through the exact bedtime protocol that makes this combination truly come alive. Here's how to do this correctly, because the power of this combination isn't just in the ingredients, it's in the timing and the ratio. I tell my patients to start with 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil in a small glass or spoon. Then add your vitamin D3 dose, usually 1,000 to 2,000 IU for most men, unless your doctor has prescribed a different amount. When you mix them together, the oil coats the D3 and helps it move smoothly through your digestive system, increasing absorption and reducing the chance of stomach discomfort. Take this mixture about 30 minutes before bed when your body begins shifting into repair mode. During the first week, don't expect fireworks on day 1. What you should look for are subtle shifts: deeper sleep, fewer nighttime awakenings, slightly brighter morning energy. These small changes are signs that inflammation is lowering and your hormone receptors are waking back up. If you feel a warm sensation in your chest or belly after taking it, that's normal. It's simply your metabolism responding to the healthy fats. The biggest mistake men make is taking this in the morning or with a heavy meal, which dilutes the effect and slows absorption. Another common issue is using cheap, overprocessed olive oil that's been sitting in a clear bottle on a supermarket shelf. You want a dark glass, cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil, the kind with that peppery kick in the throat. And finally, don't increase the dose too quickly. More is not better. Consistency is what rewires your nighttime testosterone rhythm. Once you get this protocol right, your body starts sending clearer hormonal signals, but the real proof arrives in the changes men notice after 7 to 30 days. And that's exactly what we're about to dive into next. By the end of the first week, most men begin to notice a gentle lift. Nothing dramatic, but a sense that the engine is finally warming up again. They tell me their sleep feels heavier, as if their body is actually sinking into the mattress for the first time in years. That deeper rest is the earliest sign that inflammation is easing and your testosterone rhythm is beginning to reset. Around days 10 to 14, morning energy often improves. Men describe waking up clearer, not dragging themselves to the coffee maker, and feeling a spark they haven't felt since their 40s. This happens because your cells are finally responding to testosterone the way they're supposed to. Between weeks 2 and 4, something even more encouraging tends to happen. Your physical and emotional drive starts to return, not just libido, but motivation, the desire to move, to get things done, to participate again instead of pushing through fatigue. When vitamin D3 and olive oil work together, mitochondrial efficiency increases, and that's when you feel the shift in mood, strength, and stamina. Some men notice better exercise recovery, others see a subtle improvement in muscle tone or a calmer, steadier frame of mind. One man told me, "It feels like my engine isn't misfiring anymore," and that's exactly what this protocol does. It restores the rhythm between your brain, your hormones, and your nighttime repair cycles. You'll also know it's working when your sleep becomes more predictable and you wake with a natural sense of readiness instead of tension or heaviness. But the most important change isn't just physical, it's the belief that you can still rebuild. And in the outro, I want to show you why your best years truly don't have to stay behind you. Restoring testosterone isn't about trying to be 25 again. It's about reclaiming your confidence, your strength, and the steady purpose that makes life feel full. Small nightly habits can create powerful hormonal shifts, and you deserve to feel that change. Share your results in the comments, connect with the community, and remember, your best years aren't behind you.